Welcome, my dear student, to our virtual classroom. This is Mamun, Rashid, English lecturer of Addhapak Rafiqul Academy and College. In the last class, I have discussed modifiers and pre-modifiers, and today I have come with a new lesson, post-modifiers. Today I will discuss what is post-modifiers and the areas of post-modifiers. So let's start. From the previous lesson, I have discussed what is modifier. What is modifier? Modifier is a word, modifier is a phrase, modifier can be a clause, a part of the sentence. Okay. And if I say the person is modifier works as an adjective, or modifier works as an adverbs in the sentence. Okay. How modifier comes? Modifier comes as a passage, and there is a bracket, and there is a direction of the bracket, and you have to work accordingly. You have to put the word or phrase or clause according to the direction. Okay. So what is post modifiers? Post modifier means a word or phrase or clause that sit after the word they modify. Sit after the word they modify. After a noun, or after an adjective, or after a verb, or after an adverb. Okay. To modify that word. Okay. So, if I explain the areas of post modifiers, first comes appositives. What is appositive? Appositive means the extra informations of the following noun, of the previous noun. Extra informations like Mashrafi is the captain of Bangladesh cricket team. So we have to add an extra information before after the word Mashrafi, like the captain, the cricketer. Like so, appositive means extra information of the noun. Extra information. Of the noun, and it can be like adjective plus noun. The structure can be like this, or article, adjective plus noun. Okay. Like if I give an example, like Professor Rafiqul Islam. Professor Rafiqul Islam is very friendly. So we have to put an appositives. We have to give an extra information about Professor Rafiqul Islam. We all know who is Professor Rafiqul Islam. He is our honorable principal of this college, of Addhapak Rafiqul Academy College. Okay, so we can only write our principal. Our principal. Or we can write a good human being. If there is a person, so we can write as an appositive a good human being simply. Okay, like Professor Dr. Yunus, we have to write a Nobel laureate, etc. Okay, so this is the appositive of the following noun. This is the appositives. Our principal, a good human beings. Okay, so this phrase modifies the noun, following noun. Okay. Next one is relative clause. What is relative clause? Relative clause is used is known as an adjective clause. Adjective clause. I mean, a clause that modifies a noun. Okay. Like and starts with a relative pronoun. Relative clause starts with relative pronoun that modifies the antecedent of the noun. Okay. Like the boy is my cousin. Is my cousin. Okay, relative clause. We have to start with relative pronoun. The relative pronoun. We have to know the classification of clause. Clause are two types: principal clause and subordinate clause. And the subordinate clause is very like a relative clause. Okay, that starts with relative pronoun. Who, which, that. Okay, so we have to start with who, because this is a person, boy. And if there is a thing or subject matters, we have to put down which or that. So let's start. The boy who is working. The boy who is working. Who is working. The boy who is working is my cousin. So there is a relative pronoun, there is a verb, and it works like a relative clause and modifies the following noun, the boy. Okay, this is an example of relative clause used as post modifiers. Okay. Next, adverbs. We all know what is adverbs. Adverb modifies a word like verb or adjective or a sentence. Okay. Adverb is what adverb says. Adverb says time. Adverb denotes manner. Adverb denotes place. I mean, if you ask questions of the verb like when, how, and where, you will find the adverbs. Okay. So time, like you have to do like yesterday, and the manner like slowly, quickly, fast, and like place, home, etc. Home, in the room, in the house, etc. If there is a post modify the verb, like post modify the verb, then you have to put down the adverb. Okay. Infinitive. You can write infinitive or infinitive phrase. Infinitive phrase. Infinitive phrase. If there is a post modify the verb with infinitive, we have to put down simply 2 plus verb 1. 2 plus verb 1. I mean the present form of the base form of the verb. Okay. If there is a infinitive phrase, then we have to put down 2 plus verb the base form of the verb and some extra word. Like to help. If I give an example, he studies gap of the exam. So if there is a use infinitive, you have to write to pass. And if there is a infinitive phrase, then we have to write down all the infinitive and extra words. Like he studies to pass the exam. If there is a infinitive phrase. Okay. Next come prepositional phrase. What is prepositional phrase actually? Prepositional phrase means starts with preposition. We all know what is preposition. Starts with preposition like on, like in, like at. These all are prepositions. With, for, without, by. These all are prepositions. Starts with prepositions and ends with noun and ends with noun. Starts with preposition and ends with noun. Like on the table, the book is on the table. On the table, modifying the word the book. On the table. On the table. Okay, in the room. In the room. Okay, table is noun and on is preposition. So, prepositional phrase means starts with preposition and ends with noun. Okay, the structure is. Okay, and what is participles? We all know in the last class I have discussed what is participle. Participles basically an adjective. What's like an adjective? Participles are two types. Number one, present participle, and number two, past participle. Present participle means verb plus ing. Past participle means verb 3. I mean past participle of the verb, like written. Written, and there will be a noun. There will be a noun like written, like slowly, like yesterday. Okay. Like if it's a present participle, like entertaining, going, running. Okay. I saw the bird. I saw the bird. I saw the bird flying. Okay. Here the flying word modifying the word the bird. The bird. I saw the bird flying. Okay. And the past participles. Past participles. The boy. The boy. The boy sit. The boy sit. Oh no. Sit on the chair is my cousin. Okay. Here sit word is a past participle. Okay. So these are the examples of post modifiers. These are the post modifiers, and we have to put down. We have to follow the structures and we have to put down accordingly. Okay. Today is the end of the class, and in the next class, I will discuss modifiers in details by giving an example of a group questions. Thank you, my dear students.